some ranting and raving to the whole group. So both setting the standard for league.
Beautiful night here at UTAS as the sun starts to set and the lights start to take effect. We need lights on in here. And Dave Gruber see, they're on. Oh, let's turn them up a bit, otherwise he might put them in the wrong column. Brendan Taylor comes out of the centre clearance and he finds Riley. He tries to dance around, but he's pinged. Fozzie calls for ball. Riley Sanders, defensive quick kick, 2-on-1. Hines over the top, Brendan Taylor there as well. Nathan Pearce tackle, didn't have it. Well called, umpire Dave Moore. And Nathan Pearce is going to take the resultant kick deep in defence. In fact, he gives the handball to Foon. Good user. Finds Nankervis. No Van Buren, in fact, is they look alike, those two, don't they? One wears 10, one wears 20. He goes across to Nankervis now. Nankervis, hit up, good. Finds Stingle. First gamer. Maxie mentioned him at quarter time, did well, comes right across the ground, they haven't gone far. It goes to Coxgoodger. Coxgoodger needs to learn the rules because he don't wait for him to stand. Max, please tell him. Coxgoodger looks for it every time. Avent, over the top, centre circle, breaks it now. It's not a great kick. Going to go straight to Joe Groenewegen on the half-back flank. So misuse of the footy has cost the Bombers again.
As he gets it to Hodge by foot. I think it was Zach Burke with that pass, but right off the side of the boot. Goes straight to Groenewegen. Oh, in the back, is it? Pitch is taking them up, play on. And Simpson, now it's by Nick Butler, the out-of-area umpire. It's sort of it, he's over.
No, it's against Cody Thorpe, I think, behind the play.
Too high. Thorpe was... the other guy's a little bit short. Got him a little bit high, I think.
Okay. So it's coming back to Ben Simpson on the defensive side of the wing.
Right, you being diplomatic, Max, sorry?
I was being very diplomatic. Just on that grab of pitches, he can do that type of stuff. I coached him in under 15s, I think, and 14s or 15s. He can be very athletic and loves, as all footballers do, loves getting up on the shoulders.
Good kick to Foon is a dangerous one, but Foon makes it good. Takes the mark, now he's Corral. Tries to get his way through, has to go back to Simpson. And legal disposal says the umpire, so free kick. Black Green pitching it pretty well there.
One thing the AFL umpires have been doing is actually calling play on very quickly the last couple of rounds of the AFL. Blackberry, left foot, inside 50. He's got Jake Hines. Good fly over the top from Cousins. Can't take it. He's at the bottom of the pack. Jake Hines. It's a little dribbler, and it's through Jake Hines. First goal, second quarter. Launceston go on to 3-1-19. North Launceston 3 behind. Good front and centre from the big unit in Jake Hines.
Yeah, it was, and he actually flew for the ball as well, Macca, to start with. Recovered really well, kept his feet, which was the important bit, and as the night gets on, it'll be interesting to hear from Rob down on the boundary as to how much dew there is, but that's what you've got to do. If anyone's watching the highlight package, that one will be on it for the goal alone, and kept his feet really well.
It really started that pressure from Blackberry pitcher there on Jay Foon, didn't it?
Well, it's just those rules and those determined out. There's another free kick. It's gone against Cody Thorpe again. Musica tries to help him. It's going to be a free kick in the middle of the ground to Alex Lee. So Cody Thorpe's going on with something there in the backfield.
This is the question mark a bit on Cody, isn't it? He's disciplined sometimes.
Yeah, they'd know that, wouldn't they? So Edmonds has got him now. And Nankervis and Van Buren there. So good experience. Cody Thorpe's got plenty of experience. Just got to keep his head. Alex Lee. Free kick, centre circle, over the top. Oh, it's a good defensive effort there coming over the top from Woolley. Down the front, Withers. We've seen him do this every year he's played. And there's another goal there to Daniel Withers. So Daniel Withers kicks the first for North Launceston. Came across from the NTFA. Had a good year last year. I'll go to my notes here. 13 goals he kicked last year. Of course, 5 of those, though, was in the prelim. And he's the leading goal kicker on the field from last year. I didn't mention that in the pre-game, Max, but Withers kicked 13 without Whitford and McCulloch. He's the most goal kicker for North Launceston, so they're going to need that from him, and it's a good goal, Daniel Withers.
It'll be interesting whether they try and play him like a Whitford type role, where in through the centre and drift forward, because predominantly he's always been on ball.
Well, Whitford was their leading goal kicker last year and playing basically wing half forward. And he's done that as well. Riley Sanders off the square, good hands, gives to Foon. Plenty of the footy early from Foon, and you want the ball in his hands. It's a great kick. And this time he finds Simpson. So Simpson being okay early as well. Goes by hand to Foon. He's caught again. Good chase down take from Musica. Must have got a foot to it. Umpire said play on. Here's the speedster in Pulfreman. Goes back the other way now to Musica. Inside 50 over the top. Riley just goes out of bounds in front of him. Geez, I tell you what, Musica, that would impress the coach. He's gone up the ground. Made the tackle, he's chased Foon the whole way, and he's got the ball coming back as well. So Coach Mitch thought would be pleased from that from Musica.
Inside 50s this quarter, 3 to the Blues, 1 to North Launceston. Boundary thrown beside the behind post. A goal apiece in this quarter. Tempo's lifted a little bit. It's Gronawagan up against Lee. Lee wins a tap out. Coxgoodger tries to tap out. It's a high tackle probably down Jaden Hines. Yes, it is, says umpire Nick Butler. And young Jaden Hines is in the Devil squad. He's a much improved footballer. Brother of Jake Hines. He's got the ball about 30 out, 45-degree angle.
Yeah, just a collision, just wasn't a deliberate action, just got him a little bit high with the leg. Did Edmonds. It's going to be, as you said, Hines. The winning goal in the D-League last year, Foz, if I'm
correct.
Is that right?
You called it. And
Jaden Hines.
Just noticed the clock hasn't started in the second quarter yet in Tasday, but anyway, Hines, Jaden Hines, for goal for Launceston's 4th. Fading away to the left, it's 1 behind. 3 goals, 2-20 plays at 1 goal, 3-9. Yes, so we're a bit blind as to how many minutes have gone, but hopefully the clock will catch up. 6 minutes past 7. A couple of days left of daylight savings, so it's starting to get dark here now. Coxgoodger goes sideways, finds teammate there in Stingle. Nice left foot kick, goes further wide to Nankervis. So Corey Nankervis came back to the Bombers last year from Georgetown. Kicks off defensive 50, keeps it low. Beautiful pass to Jackie Avent. 11 points the margin, so Northern Bombers still in touch here. In a low-scoring game, as Avent kicks close to the boundary line. There's a contest over there. I think it might have drifted out. And Price, so yes, free kick. Going to Alec Wright. Seems to be playing defence today. He's a bit of a swing player for the Blues. Can play at either end. It's a short pass now to Jake Smith. We've got lots of options. One of them is Paul Freeman. Paul Freeman centre wing. Moves and goes. Looks here for Tudhill. A little bit dangerous. But the kick's a good one. Tudhill plays on. 45 kick here. Looking for Dowling. Clears him. Goes out of bounds. So it's about 70 metres out from the Blues goal. They lead 20-9.
We'll go about 6 minutes, I reckon, Foz. Around about that 7:01 time, I think it started. And North Launceston won a 3-9 trail. Launceston 3-2-21. So early in the second, I reckon I'll take this at half time, North Launceston, if they were still around that 10 or 11 points. Launceston look ominous at times. Big Thorpe goes up in the top. He goes second time with a volleyball spike down to Coxgoodger though. He waxes with Simpson. He bounces off like a pinball machine. Does Coxgoodger, but he kicks out of bounds on the bounce. So it's going to go centre wing in front of the interchange boxes. North Launceston are going towards the Invermaid Park end of the ground for this second quarter. A little bit of breeze getting up, but nothing really that's going to affect as we look at the windsock. And Hines and Coxgoodger just go bang into each other. Don't know really why. They did. Coxgoodger, he takes a spell. Nice palm down from Cody Thorpe, but it's sharked by Simpson. Simpson up and going, and here's Dowling. The Dowling, he's came from Burnie originally, but I think has he been in the state as well, Foz?
Yes.
Yep, so Dowling, sideways here to Morris, first gamer, playing defence on Burt. Here's Morris, Zachary, down the line. Oh, Edmonds flies early, too early. Jake Hines takes the mark. Would have been a free kick. It is a free. Played the free kick first. So it's going to be a free kick to Gronawagan because Edmonds flew way too early. Gronawagan, centre wing. Up and under. Kick close to the boundary line. 3-on-1 and the free get it. And it's a good mark taken in defence. North Launceston by Ryan Whitney. Another first gamer. Finds Foon. Plenty of footy Foon. Goes right back to defensive goal square, and it's Sanders tucked away now. Sanders goes short, it's got to be good. Tries to find his brother in Riley Sanders. He's put him under pressure. Not a great kick again. That's 3 max. I think we're keeping an eye on that. Not that we want to, but we don't really expect that from Ollie Sanders. And it's piled on the footy, and they're lucky there in North Launceston. And it's going to be a ball up 20 metres out from goal, Max.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic for Sanders. Dowling, South Freo in WA.
Okay, so he's gone over the west. I remember him playing at Burnie. Here's Jado Hines. Thorpe, good below his knees. Looks for the handball. Declan Chugg, probably his first touch. Handball goes over the top. Can't put his teammate under pressure. And Will Edmonds, he was trying to get it out and it spills. Sanders, that's Riley. Good hands. And it's Stingle who takes it out over the boundary line. So North Launceston, just that experience, isn't it? That experience by foot. Like Foon goes right back to the goal square with that kick before, Max. Let's just take Go, I think those days of going backwards like that, especially in the AFL at the moment, are gone. This early in the game. Thorpe looks for a free kick, doesn't get it. Jaden Hines will get back to you, Max. Someone's down injured. Is it Alex Lee? I think it might be. Alex Lee come out of that ruck contest holding his upper body. Keep an eye on that one as well. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to Foon. Yeah, so what have we got there, Max? It's coming up with a bit of a limp. Alex Lee, keep your eye on it. Goes down the line to Foon. They're away here now through Withers, the goal kicker. Up and under, a couple of metres in. Burt sets. Woolley comes over the top. Good punch out, and it goes out of bounds. So they're just doing it ugly at the moment in North Launceston. They're 139. Launceston 3-2-20. Listening to City Park Radio 103.7, 96.5. I reckon it's been 10 minutes gone, Dave Moore.
Yep, it's about 10 minutes, and after a couple of quick goals, a patch here of no scoring from either team. We'll check out Gribbs' stats here in a minute as Gronawagan gets it down there towards Hines. Kick about out of bounds on the full. So inside 50s this quarter. 4 to Launceston, just for 1 to North Launceston, which resulted in the goal to Withers. Clearances 4 to North, 1 to Launceston. So they're doing all right around the contest, but they're not just putting on the scoreboard at the moment, the Bombers. As the ball goes out of bounds, the player there, I think it is Foon, had to go over the fence to get it. So Jay Foon. So a pretty crowded area ahead of him with lots of players. So he goes up the line looking for a contested mark. Front position, the Blues can't take it. The handball there from Bales to Avent. It's out of bounds, right half forward for North Launceston.
It's not pretty, but it's still at 11 points. So
we're just waiting for someone to break it open. It's you're right. It's not pretty. It's congested footy at the moment. No one can just get that. We spoke about it earlier. The overlap run and to break a couple of lines to get a few goals on the board.
I'll tell you what, I reckon Joe Gronawagan can get a message to his old man at half time. Maybe just to turn the lumen up on the lights. It looks pretty dark. Now look up. He's only got a quarter rat power, I reckon. Rob Soward, Launceston City Council. Can you just turn them up a little bit, if you don't mind? Just a little bit dark here through the binoculars. Anyway, it's going to be another ball up here on centre wing. 3-2-20 Launceston. They lead by 11 points over the Northern Bombers. Blackberry, Simpson, Blackberry by hands. Doesn't go far, misses the target. Right over the other side of the ground here at UTAS Stadium Railway wing. Umpire says that's a trip, and it's going to be a free kick to Ollie Sanders. Let's see what he does with it this time, Max. Ollie Sanders pulls the trigger. No good. Only goes as far as Tyson Miller. So Miller takes the defensive mark on this occasion. Goes sideways in front of the scoreboard. Trying to find out who that one is. A long way away. That's Tuthill. Jackie Tuthill. Sorry, Max. Give you one in the head. Jackie Tuthill. Goes down here's Foon again. Been one of North Launceston's best. We expect that from the leader. Inside out here now with the handball. That's Declan Chugg, first game up. Oh, Burt flies and lands heavy to Zach Burt. No, it's not Zach Burt. Who we got there? Bennett. Tommy Bennett landed. Yeah, the two key forwards. Tommy Bennett come up a bit ginger as he hit the ground. Stingle, going to be under pressure, looking to use his hands. There's the speed I was talking about. Goes back over now, through to Edmonds. Left foot kick, not really what they needed. Here's Simpson, Pulford puts pressure on. Umpire Moore says push in the back. Umpire agrees. Play on, advantage, Avent. Inside 50, here's Jackie Rushton. Go for it.
He takes the ball in one hand, gives it over now towards Bennett. Has to get round his opponent in Dowling. Keeps it low into the pocket. Beautiful pass to Burt, but it bounces off his chest out of play.
I set Rushton up for you to break the 50, kick the goal, and he's gone short.
No,
sorry,
he's a team player, Jackie. Does the right thing.
He really is your favourite, there is no doubt.
Boundary throw in. Dangerous position here. Bombers, they love a goal here. They're just hanging in. Launceston had the most inside 50s in this second quarter. Front position, Gronawagan. Wins a tap. Here's Rushton, but beats him out of bounds. So rinse and repeat with a boundary throw in, adjacent to the right-hand goalpost. It's an 11-point margin. Launceston 3-2 will lead the Bombers 1-3. A goal apiece in this second quarter. Boundary throw in this time. Gronawagan sharks it. Kicks it into a contest. Riley Sanders does pretty well. Jaden Hines kicks it off the ground. The North players want to deliver it. The umpire says no, it'll be a boundary throw in. We're now about 70 metres round. On the railway wing, in front of the general admission area in Test Stadium for the AFL games. Got one here coming up on Anzac Day, which should be great. As Gronawagan wins the tap. Beautiful little spin out. there from Bales. It's his teammate under pressure though. Lonnie get it out. Chain of handballs ends up with Jake Hines. Gets it back to Pitcher. Pitcher's low kick finds Riley. A chance here. Riley's up and running. Open forward line. 3 on 3 here. Thorpe overruns the ball. Music has got it. Little kick here towards Grant Holt. If he picks it up, he's a big chance. He slips. He somehow gets a handball away. Polfman tries to get it off the ground. Now, it might be a free kick here. It's against Grant Holt for a throw, I'd say.
Okay, give me Stingle. Stingle, back pocket, looks for Cox Goodger. Geez, he puts him in a phone box. He gives a don't argue. We've seen a few of them tonight. Evans tries as well. He does well. Left foot, ugly kick. Right, can't take it. Here's Jake Hines. He'll spot someone up. He's got Thor. He flies, he can't get it. Well done there from Van Buren. Blackberry, ever clever. He's got Musica. And Musica takes the mark just outside the goal square. So it was inevitable. They did everything the last forward thrust to kick a goal, couldn't get there. And Musica's going to go right around on the angle. He's a clever player, Musica. He will stand right on the mark and he will, oh, it's 50. He's given 50 against Simpson for being the protected area. So now it is inevitable because Musica kicks the goal from the goal line. That's Launceston's 4th. They are 4-2-26. North Launceston 139. 16 and a half minutes gone. Max Walker.
It just makes you feel like they're making hard work of kicking those goals.
Oh,
I don't know whether the rest of us think alike, but it's not as if they're over finessing or anything. It's just that they can't, just can't break the shackles. And one of North's traits, I guess, over the most recent 8 years that they played in the last grand finals is their ability to have a good, strong backline. And out of last year, you're missing Lockie Young. Connor Young, you're missing Arian Richter-Solder.
Richter-Solder's a big loss.
He's a huge loss off half-back. Stingle's filling the spot for him at the moment.
They're just mucking around with it a bit. They're putting each other under pressure down there at the Northern Bombers with the short kicks missing targets. So if they're going to go short, yes, Fozzie.
Free kick for throw out of the middle. That's going to go towards Alex Lee.
He looks as though he's come up all right from that earlier ruck hit out. Lee, hit up, A-Vent. So Jackie A-Vent. No, it's Angus Jeffries, in fact. Left foot, nice and neat. Real neat. Finds Zach Burt bustling out. And it was a nice kick first up there from the first gamer in Angus Jeffries. He does use the footy well. Jeffries, a terrific runner. Really strong, high endurance runner is Angus Jeffries. Not much of him. Played a little bit of devil's footy. And here comes Zach Burt. He's going to kick probably from about 40 metres. A little bit further when he takes it. So, of course, Zach Burt came back last year, lost his spot in the senior side, couldn't get it back, and he'll be trying to prove something this year. Zach Burt, a lot of goals for North Launceston. He leans back. This isn't going to be one of them. Flying over the top was Donnelly. Second bite of the cherry. Can't take it. Jack Rushton fighting hard, as we know he does. Oh, out of bounds. The umpire says just as they have another kick to Donnelly across the face. So the time clock's back. 19 minutes gone. Launceston 4-2-26, lead North Launceston 1-3-9.
It's in a bit of a dangerous position here, but we'll get down to Rob Soward probably the next stoppage. He's got a bit of news there on Alex Lee, but we'll stick with the play just for the moment. Boundary throw in. Chance here for North Launceston. They desperately need a goal to stay in touch. Tuthill though takes it for the Blues to Blackberry, swings that left foot, gets good distance outside 50, and it's knocked out of bounds. We'll get down here. Rob, what's the news on Alex Lee?
Thanks, Foz. Real clear on Alex Lee. Just a bit of a clip to the head, but no, all okay. A quick drink and he's back out there.
No worries, and it's good news for the Bombers. They can all afford to use their ruckman. He's been one of the premier ruckmen in the league now for a number of years. Lee against Groenewegen, he wins this tap. Taken by Cox Goodger, he's tackled. Gets it to A-Vent, kicks straight away. Right on 50 here. Tackle laid there on the North Launceston player. Jeffries, thanks Macca, as Lee swings the kick himself. It's at half 40 for the Bombers. A lot of players involved. Actually, it's cleared out of defence by Dowling. Bounce off the chest of Jake Hines. Nice diving in the ball's Musica. He can't break free. It's going to be another ball up here on centre wing. Inside 50s this quarter. It's Launceston 6, the Bombers 4, so they've narrowed that gap. It's 5-1 at one stage.
Look at clearances for Dave Gruber there.
5
apiece. Yeah, so North Launceston still doing well in tight around the footy. Here's another one. A-Vent. Always taken without the footy, didn't take possession. In fact, the umpire said you did, you dropped it. That's why he didn't take possession. He grabbed it and did it Darryl Baldock style, just put it straight on the ground, and Brendan Taylor's going to take the free kick, just defensive side of centre. He finds Blackberry. So Blackberry, deliberate approach. Now he's been told to stand. See, there's the rule. And doesn't Jay Blackberry love it? Because he gains 10 metres, and he goes, he kicks long to Thorpe. Can't take the mark, falls to the ground. There's the big fella in Thorpe. Over the top here now, Alec Wright with those beautiful pink boots. He hits down low. Whitney's there as well. Boyd, inside 50. Oh, there's two North Launceston. They spoil each other. Down the front was Riley. Tap off the ground. Well done. North Launceston by hand. Go 1, 2, 3. Now they're still under pressure though. Cox Goodger. And this is the year that Cox Goodger can't really do much forward, can he? The umpire circles and says, give to me. Cox Goodger's not going to spend as much time forward this year, and that's where he's dangerous, because he's got to be around the footy.
Absolutely, Macca, and because they don't have any real heavy, on-ballers at the moment either, with that strength that we know that he's got.
Here he's got it now. He taps the ball on the ground as Cox Goodger. Sharp the hit out from Thorpe. Finds Ollie Sanders. Watch it behind the play. Food. He's going to go up and over the top. He's got Jeffrey and Burt. Burt doesn't fly. There's only North Launceston that did. Burt gets rid of his opponent there in Launceston in, who's that, Groenewegen. Put him fair on his backside to big Burt with that chest. Groenewegen gets up and he's all right. But there's the one over the top. We just needed a target. Tommy Bennett was, he's either off the ground or caught. No, he's just coming on now. There's the one that they needed him hitting up. He's that hit up forward. A boundary throw in. North Launceston just trying to hang on. They've only kicked the one goal. Cox Goodger again, clearance. He looked for the high tackle. The umpire saw it second time. That was umpire Nick Butler. One of our favourites here. Keep your eye on Dom Shaliro. Where is he? Little Dom. He's over the other side. He's my favourite boundary umpire. We've spoken about him. He's got a lot of airtime last year. Probably too much for a boundary umpire. But he's our favourite. Here's Josh Woolley. Well, he had more time than he thought. He goes up and under. Jaden Hines sets. Alec Wright gets it. Drilled in the ground by Big Sauce Donnelly. It's going to be another ball up. So North Launceston, Max, hanging in.
They are, and we've had a few little spot fires like this already, haven't we?
Another little spot fire?
Yeah, the boys are getting a little bit excited. I noticed when Cox Goodger gave Casey Brown the don't argue, come to fly the flag was Cody Thorpe.
Braden Pitcher kicks around the corner, lacks a fortune, lands with Dylan Riley. He'll get it back now to Pitcher. He's right half forward, he kicks deep inside 50. Contest here, chance for Jake Smith, is it? Takes the mark, gives it to Holt. Holt will go for the Blues. No, he doesn't. He misses to the left. And Jake Smith probably now thinks maybe I should have gone back and taken the shot, but Grant Holt should have swallowed that.
Well, Jake Smith's not used to kicking goals. He only plays that sort of key defensive post.
So one behind, 4-3-27 the Blues, 1-3-9 North Launceston. Pearce, dangerous kick, can't take it as Cossins. Pearce on the follow-up, back to Cossins by hand, tries to get his hands free. Jake Smith might have been taken without it. Now he gets the handball under pressure. Kick comes out, he was Jake Hines. Handball over the top to Dylan Riley. In support of Palfreyman. 20 out on the run. It's a goal. A goal to the Blues. A valuable one just before half time. And the Blues are 5-3-33, leading the Bombers 1-3-9.
Once again, Max, it was a short kick missed target. I think it was Pearce on that occasion. It was a beautiful kick out from Stingle. He hit him about 45 metres out, but then Pearce turned it over, and it's all she wrote the other way. Just that short kick against cost him in the defensive half. Yeah,
it has. If you're going to bring the ball into the middle corridor, which clubs tend to be doing, we're watching it on telly at the moment because of this standing on the mark rule gives them so much more time to move it quicker. But we're seeing it happen here as well. But you're right. If you're going to do that, Nathan Pearce was the offender there. You've got to hit that target.
So it's an even 4 goals now. North Launceston hit 5 goals, 3-33. North Launceston 1-3-9. So that's Launceston 5-3-33. Inside 50, centre clearance. Oh, it's a nice defensive mark there from the, attacking mark, Tommy Bennett. Tommy Bennett comes up with it. There was 2 hands on it. He finds Cox Goodger on the ground. Oh, it's another good tackle. Lots of defensive 50 tackles from both sides, putting pressure on the forwards. They repel now to Launceston. They go out to Groenewegen, spills it. Over the top, he's got Taylor. If he can take the mark, he can go. Goes a long way up in the air. It comes down now to the front. Now to North Launceston, Foon, good hands, running as far as the Launceston defender in Miller. Now over the top here, North Launceston through Jackie Avent. He's caught in a tackling pressure. And it goes out of bounds right on centre wing, railway side of the ground. So it's an even 4 goals. Launceston take the lead, 25 minutes gone, second quarter.
Downey throw in, attacking side of the wing. Cam Brown at half time will give us the rundown on today's
Great Cam Brown.
Yep, really close tussle between North Hobart and the Tigers. Of course, North Launceston against North Hobart here next Saturday afternoon. And Saturday afternoon sport on City Park Radio. The debut of Luke Rabarchik, who's behind us today. Have a look. Yes, taking Macca's places off to sunny Queensland. Boundary throw in. Front position is Gronowag. Beautiful tap out here towards Pofferman. Sits for him. Handball over the top. Here they go through Pitcher, who's been valuable today. Pitcher inside 50. Thorpe's there. Holt is also loitering. Well done, Edmonds. Well done, Angus Jeffries. They're doing pretty well back there. In fact, it was Stingle, sorry. Going backwards now is Riley, who finds Casey Brown attacking 50. A lot of players inside the attacking 50. Decides to go along to the goal square. Jake Hines is there. Can't take the mark. Jaden Hines tries to get the spillage. Players going in hard. Ollie Sanders gets it out to Riley Sanders. Beautiful handball over to Stingle. He picks it up now to Stingle. Good work out of defence, the Bombers. Cossins to Rushton. He finally clears the ball, but it's only going to go as far as Gronawagon. He takes the mark too far out to score, he thinks. So he sends it to Jacob Boyd. He makes a rare foray inside, attacking 50. And he'll shoot for goal from 48 out, left of centre. And I don't know if I've seen him kick a goal in TSL footy. I've watched him now for about 2 or 3 years.
Not any of our games. We saw Smith, didn't we, before? He's a defender having a shot. Now we see Boyd.
What's in the text of Darren Lovell? I'd like to give you the lowdown there. Is Jacob Boyd approaches the man on the mark. It's nice and close. Kicks for a goal. And it's off to the left.
A little worry now.
5-4-34, 139 max.
Oh, I'm just going to comment that your name dropping there, Dave. Like, text this person, text that person.
Yes, we've got contacts around.
Tell you what, we've got a chance at half time. We'll get to Fozzie's extracurricular activities over the summer break, Max. He's been to everything, including the opening of an envelope, as Dave Moore. He has been everywhere. And he might tell us about a couple of those events after hours.
I'm not sure the listeners are interested.
No, my word, you've been to a couple of big events, Dave. You've got a real media profile around Launceston now, and rightly so.
Too kind,
Very rightly so.
Ball up at half 40 for the Blues, close to half time. Taking it against Riley Sanders. He just decides to clear the area, but they've got numbers behind the ball. O'Miller drops the mark. Goes over to Tuthill, struggles the tackle. Out to Poffin in his face. Poffin centres it. Lots of Northern Bombers defenders there to nullify the contest, and they do. Over the back towards Cody Thorpe. Raiden Van Buren does well. A lot of players around the contest. Cody Thorpe tries to get on goal, and it's snapped the goal there by Braden Pitcher. I'm pretty sure it's Braden Pitcher, boys. Help me out. I think it is. Yep.
It is. Yep.
That's his first goal back in TSL football. And now the margin's out to dangerous proportions. 6-4-40 plays at 139. Weighted numbers there, Max.
Yeah, it was, Dave. Sorry, I didn't actually see what happened there with Pitcher. I was keeping my eyes on young Jack Tuthill, who did a bit of B-man stuff against a couple of the stronger North Launceston guys. He's come off second best.
Well, actually, it was Foon that gave him the real bumper bar after he got rid of it, and Foon just stood there and gave him one, just stood there, and Tuthill ran into him. He's got a strapping on the shoulder already.
So I don't know whether it's a little stinger or whether it's
Rob Sowell on that one down there. Keep an eye on Tuthill. So it's 6-4-40 now. It's a clear break to Launceston. Lee goes up, and there it is. 29 minutes that quarter went. There's half time. Launceston 6-4-40. They lead North Launceston 1-3-9. Halfway through that quarter, it was still only 11 points, but it's now gone out to 31 points. That way, the goal kickers, as there's a couple of afters, Max, you keep on that while I do the goal kickers. In that quarter, it was Pitcher, Pulfreman, Musica, and Hines, all singles. And that was Jake Hines. And this, in the first quarter, Riley and Cody Thorpe. And for North Launceston, they've only had one goal kicker in that quarter, and that was Daniel Withers. Of course, these sides had a massive all-in just before half-time, or at half-time last year. This one's nowhere near as good, but the umpires have got rid of this one pretty quick, and they go their respective ways. So 6-4-40, Launceston lead North Launceston 1-3-9. Dave Moore.
Max